Papal resignations are exceptionally rare. In the last, say, 1100 years, we've really only had 4 of them. And I think what's the case that's most relevant for talking about our current circumstances, which is the papacy of Celestine V and his resignation at the end of the 13th century. Celestine became Pope in 1294, and his papacy was fractious from the start. There had been a dispute for over 2 years about who should be elected the next Pope, and one of the cardinals suggests that Celestine, who is well regarded as a hermit, has a reputation for piety, that he should in fact become Pope. He doesn't really effectively run the Curia. What we see is everyone is sort of dissatisfied, including himself, where Celestine really feels that he should be a hermit. He should go back to this sort of reclusive monastic life, and feels sort of heavily burdened by the duties of the papal throne that he really himself realizes that he can't fully carry out. I think there are a lot of similarities between this burden that Celestine felt and this burden that Benedict felt on taking up the papacy. From everything that we can tell about Celestine, he really was a devout monastic and believed that that was sort of the proper spiritual life to lead. I think there's not only this general parallel, but Pope Benedict has always felt an affection for Celestine. He proclaimed, starting in 2009, on the 800th anniversary of Celestine's death, a Celestine year. He visited Celestine's church in L'Aquila and actually went to Celestine's tomb, prayed there, and I believe laid the pallium used in his papal inauguration on Celestine's tomb. So he's a figure who has, I think, been revered by Benedict and is sort of remembered mostly for his reluctance to take up this sort of burden of the Apostolic See and this desire, this sort of conflict between serving in the papal courts and then wanting to dedicate yourself to a truly sort of spiritual, holy life and a life sort of removed from the material world. And just today I saw statements from Benedict about how he will be in private retreat. All of that very much mirrors what Celestine sort of wanted and desired and seemed to express.